I'm not exaggerating. This might be the most impressive time trial performance in all of cycling this year. A GC contender on a course like this, 6.3 kilometers in the Rotterdam city. It's a flat course, as you'd expect. An intermediate time check, about 3.5 Ks in. It's going to take 7.5 minutes for the best to do it. As a reminder, this was the afternoon stage. Charlotte Kool had a 20-second lead over basically the field and 14 over Wiebes and 16 over Vos. But the opening GC contenders, probably they weren't going to go 20 seconds quicker than Charlotte Kool. It's in between a sprint prologue and like a 10K TT specialist course. Really bad course for the lightweight climbers like Neve Bradbury. Great for someone like Loes Aardegeest. She sets a great time. We didn't really know it yet because the big guns like Grace Brown on her new golden Lapierre bike given to her because she just won the Olympic Games time trial. The big guns hadn't gone yet, so we didn't know if that Loes Aardegeest time was good or not, but disaster strikes for Grace Brown, also in the Aussie national bands. She has a rear flat. And, Tarling, he missed out on a medal in the Olympic Games TT by a few seconds because he had a puncture. I just don't understand how there's so many punctures, especially in a short TT like this. And I'm including the whole clip to show you, she's had the flat. She's realized she's had the flat. She's ridden on it for a little bit. She stopped. They then got to change the bike. She's got to start again. Obviously, there's no chance she can win the stage anymore, but she only loses this TT Brown by like 25 seconds, and I think she definitely would have come top 3, that's inarguable, but I think she might have won this TT without that change. Anyway, she did have the puncture. Ellen van Dijk, she's back in good form. She does a much better performance than in the Olympic Games, and Loes Aardegeest is maybe realizing she's actually done a very, very good time. Next up, the Olympic Games road race champ, but a very good time trialist as well, Kristen Faulkner. She's perfect for this sort of course. Her 5 to 7 minute power is really, really good, and she's quite powerful, as we sure saw in the Olympic Games road race, where she basically rode Lotte Kopecky and the whole field off her wheel, but she's not able to beat Aardegeest's time, just a fraction or less than 1 second slower than her. But now another American, the world champ, who was, a big target for her was the team pursuit on the track, a 4.5 minute effort for the women, and she's just able to beat Aardegeest's time. So assuming Dyget's in good form, that's an incredible time that Aardegeest did, but Dyget a fraction of a second better. And here's where everyone stood, 1 second separating the top 4 before Niewiadoma finishes. She lose 30 seconds or so, or how much would she lose to the Terminator, Demi Vollering? I mean, she's the GC favorite for this race, rightfully so. She's won everything on GC this year, just doing it herself. She just goes to the front, rides tempo. Like, if you haven't watched the Vuelta, that's how she won that race on the climb. She just ride her own tempo and ride everyone off her wheel. And this is a flat course, 6Ks. Now, I know she's probably done the recon, although how can you do the recon, on these public roads in the middle of Rotterdam going the wrong direction? And she's Dutch, so she'd be super motivated, but she'd be motivated anyway. And she just absolutely obliterates this TT. Really scary stuff for Saturday and Sunday if you're a GC contender thinking you might even follow her on the Glandon. And she puts 5 full seconds on the world champ Chloe Dyget, who almost is shell-shocked and can't believe it, and has to get off the hot seat. And a few minutes later, Vollering is signing some autographs. Really, really nice scenes, actually, seeing the young fans out. And so, ain't nobody beating that time. Nobody. Even if Cédrine Kerbel, who won the Young Riders jersey in this race last year, one of the French GC prospects, even though she does a very, very good time, 5 seconds slower than Vollering, which, it is a lot. 5 seconds in a 7.5 minute TT is a lot. The question is, can Kool keep yellow? Can Wiebes take yellow? How close can she go? Remember, Charlotte Kool started with that 20-second buffer over Wiebes' teammate Demi Vollering, and Wiebes goes the closest of all the sprinters. She beats Vos, she beats Volsimo, she beats Kool by a fair margin, but she's not able to get close enough to Demi Vollering. If she'd stayed within 6 seconds, she would have taken the yellow jersey. Remember, she took 6 bonies this morning, but she didn't take any bonies yesterday because of the mechanical, and she finishes 9:32 down. Vollering clenching the fist, knowing that she's got the stage win in the bag, and as we see the 20 seconds tick over, she's also got the yellow jersey on her shoulders already. Even I was big on Vollering in the LRCP podcast preview for this race, but I didn't expect her to be in yellow, frankly, after the flat 6K TT. So we'll see what she does tomorrow. Wins the stage ahead of Dijger, Argeest, Cor Vos, Faulkner, Van Dijk, Wiebes, Bredevold, Bjerg, and Henderson. Here's what Vollering had to say after the stage.
Compared to what you've done in the Tourmalet, about your feelings, is it different because you're home, or it's the same level for you?
Yeah, I mean, last year Tourmalet, that was the stage I needed to do it, and here I had no expectations at all. I mean, I was not thinking even of the podium. I really thought it was something for the sprinters today and for the Power for time trial list. But yeah, then Anna said already after she followed the first one from our team, she said to me, "It's really a course for you." And I was like, yeah. I don't know, I see. And I don't know, before the start I just fly into it. I mean, in the recon I had so much bad luck, so and I stayed so calm, so I don't know, it was a strange day for me. I cannot believe it yet.
You didn't expect to win today. Does it change something for the rest of the Tour de France in terms of tactics for the GC?
I mean, it's up to the other teams, of course, to take the yellow jersey from our team now. So, and it's nice that I have it, but I will see. For sure, we will try our best to defend it till the very end. But yeah, actually, the plan was to take it a little bit later in the week. So I'm really surprised I have the yellow jersey now already.
Thank you, Demi. Enjoy the podium.
Thank you.
In terms of GC, big gaps. I mean, you can't see it on this list, but Niewiadoma, she's like over 30 seconds back. Riolini's a minute back. Bradbury's 52 seconds back, and we haven't even hit a climb yet. We've been in the flat northern part of Holland, so but that changes tomorrow. We've got a Liège mini classic. I can't wait to watch it. I'll see you with a recap tomorrow afternoon. Ciao.